park for an hour.
No, but if you absolutely need to, I'll tell you when the best opportunity for that will be. I do want to start with road conditions right now. Storm Tracker currently on 2nd Street, driving towards downtown Rochester. Look, there's a lot on these side roads especially. Still some snow on the roads. We were looking at I-90 earlier, and it looked totally clear. Department of Transportation, at least in Minnesota, has done a good job at getting those main arteries. 52, 35, 90, they're all looking better. Even 14 apparently looks clear, but side roads still slick, as you could tell. A lot of snow has accumulated on those roads. We did get 2 to 3 inches last night. That was a little bit less than the forecast. Okay, that's actually a good thing. We'll take it. 2 to 3 inches. I bet there's 4 inches in some spots closer to Albert Lea. It's kind of a hunch right there. What happens now? The snow's done. Next, we're going to talk about travel conditions. You have a brief moment, and I'll kind of show you about it, during the middle part of the day, where if you need to get outside, that's going to be the safest and best time to do that before the winds pick up. Momentarily better midday, still kind of iffy, especially in the side roads this morning, but it will deteriorate again with tonight and tomorrow as the winds pick up. By the way, we were talking about dogs, your pets. If you do need to walk the dog, best time to do that will be in the middle part of today when the snow is a little bit better and it's just a bit lighter outside before the wind gets strong. But tonight the winds will start gusting above 35 miles per hour, up to 55 miles per hour at times tomorrow, turning into a blizzard. This blizzard will create whiteout conditions across the whole region. Look at the radar. We have the big snow moving east towards Michigan. This is about to start to wrap up into that bomb cyclone you might have heard about. The reason it's called a bomb cyclone is because it rapidly deepens. It's going to hit record levels in some spots closer to Ontario. And because it's rapidly deepening, the winds are going to stay stronger. In fact, for how deep it's going to get, it'll be on par with a category, I think 2 hurricane was the last I saw. Now again, that's way further east, but because of that, the winds outside where we are still strong as tonight and tomorrow as that rapidly deepens. A lot of these northwest winds will only get stronger over the next 2 days. Temperatures right now cold, around 10 below. It's definitely chilly, but with the winds, which aren't even nearly as strong as they will be, it's much worse. Wind chills right now down to anywhere from 32 below in Rochester, 38 below in Mason City. You get towards 35 below and you're really talking about frostbite within 5 to 10 minutes. That's what we're dealing with. You saw me outside moments ago. I had that buff on across my face. Good idea. My eyes were starting to hurt from that cold, and I was out there for about 5 minutes, and that's when I started to feel that. Wind chills over the course of today. Honestly, that came from a computer model, and you saw about 30 to 35 below. I think at times we're going to 40 below towards this afternoon. It's even a little bit colder than that. Dangerously cold all day long, including this morning. It starts to get windy towards the afternoon. The blizzard begins tonight, and it lasts through tomorrow, maybe even a little bit Saturday morning. The blizzard warning goes into effect in Albert Lea and Mason City today at noon, and it goes into effect for places like Rochester, Fillmore County, Charles City, Austin, 6 p.m. today. It ends Saturday at 6 a.m. We're expecting whiteout conditions and covered roads for long periods of time. If you live in a rural community, you might be shut in, and you might not be able to reach other towns, especially in wide open areas, for maybe a day. Blizzard warnings extend all the way to Michigan and all the way west towards parts of Montana and Wyoming. This storm is huge, and it's only going to get bigger. Look at the wind gusts get worse towards this afternoon. Today, we're gusting like 30 miles per hour right now, up to 35 by lunchtime, and then getting above that 35 mark where we start to pick up the snow tonight. That's especially true tomorrow. 6 a.m. tomorrow, winds are gusting 45 miles per hour. It actually looks like it's going to get worse now as that bomb cyclone to our east deepens. By tomorrow at lunch, we're gusting 55 miles per hour at most. And that holds through most of the day, even a little bit into Saturday. That's going to take all the fluff that fell, loft it into the air, make whiteout conditions, and make for very bad travel. So road conditions momentarily getting a little bit better right around noon, but by tomorrow it's quite bad. Friday, just don't go driving. Just wait. All right, you got a small chance in the middle part of the day, about 6 hours from now, and then you got Saturday afternoon when things are getting better. So key takeaways I need to show this. Rural communities might be cut off for tomorrow as snow inundates roads, makes travel impossible. Extreme cold will be life-threatening. If you get stuck in it, you're dealing with that and you might not get help for many hours. Power outages are possible with the high winds tomorrow as that could impact power lines. So do whatever you can to stay warm. And like me and Alex have been saying past couple of days, this is ahead of Christmas. So, next couple of days, maybe just treat this like a nice indoor Christmas vacation. Hot chocolate, a movie.
Blanket fort.
Blanket fort.
Fireplace.
Christmas lights everywhere. Yeah, just have fun. Have fun with it. Stay safe. You got a small chance around the middle part of the day. Friday, you don't want to be going outside, especially over long distances.
All right. Thank you, Sean.